Hi guys, it's Stephanie, Brooke, and Mackenzie here at Wolf Creek Hobby Farm and Homestead in Northern Michigan, and we have a short video today on how to train your dog around livestock. Some things that you might need. Alright, we have a shock collar. A lot of people don't like shock collars, but I'm going to tell you right now, when you're training an animal, like a big dog around livestock, positive reinforcement is great, and we do use it, but you always want to have an extra option there in case the dog gets out of control. You don't want any of your livestock killed or hurt by the dog that you're trying to train. So we use a sport dog shock collar that the girls are holding up there. Another option, if you don't want to go the shock collar route, is a pinch or a choke collar. So Mackenzie has the pinch collar, and Brooke is holding the choker. And both of these can be utilized too as basically a correction tool. The shock collar, the choke collar, and the pinch collar are all correction tools that can be used in case the dog gets out of line. Another option, if you don't want to use any of those, or if you want to use those and you just still don't trust your dog that you're trying to train, is a muzzle. And we recommend these rubber muzzles. They still allow the dog to drink, breathe, bark, everything like that. They can still somewhat open their mouth, but there is, here, I'll zoom in a little bit closer so you guys can see. They definitely wouldn't be able to hurt any livestock with one of these on. And for those of you that don't know us, we do breed working line German Shepherds, so they're a very high drive dog, and we have to go through this training with all of our dogs. Another tool that's super important when you're doing this training is a leash. Obviously. You definitely want to have your dog on a leash at all times when you first start out this training until you trust your dog enough to where they can be around your livestock and you are 99% sure that they're not going to go after them. This is Liberty, and she is going to be training today with Mackenzie and Brooke. All right, guys, are you ready? All right, so the first thing that we do is we just get her in the chickens area. So the chickens are usually all over here. This is where we throw their scratch out. So there's always chickens running around. So for her positive reinforcement tool, what are we using, Brooke?
A stick.
A stick, because Libby's favorite thing is playing fetch, and she loves sticks. She will find a million sticks or even almost full trees and drag them home to us. So that's what we're using for positive reinforcement. And Mackenzie, what is the correction tool that we're using? We have a shock collar on her. This is the Sport Dog brand shock collar, which we use on all of our German Shepherds. We breed and raise working line German Shepherds only, so they are very drivey but very intelligent dogs. And basic obedience is the main thing that's super important if you're going to be introducing a dog to any sort of livestock or even other dogs, cats, smaller animals, anything like that. And Libby does know her basic obedience, and so Brooke and Mackenzie are going to demonstrate that now.
Yes. Down. Yes. Leave it. No, leave it. Yes, good girl.
Great job, Libby. Good job, girls. Now we're going to do an up-close meeting with Liberty and the chicken. So Brooke has one of our Silver Lace Wyandottes, and Mackenzie has the push button and the dog. So we're going to tell her, leave it. The chicken does not like the dog that close to her, and that's okay. She shouldn't. But we're just going to tell Libby, leave it. And see, she doesn't even want anything to do with the chicken because she knows, because we gave her the leave it command, that if she messes with that chicken, she's going to get a shock. So put it down there with her one more time. Tell her, leave it. Good. Good girl, Libby. Now she gets pet, she gets loved on, and she gets her stick. Let her have her stick. Because that is her positive reinforcement. It's her favorite thing. Very good. Positive reinforcement.
Yeah, it's really, really important for you to have something that they're really, really obsessed with so that they don't get off track and go for something else that they're more into.
Yes, exactly. So the stick is super important to Libby. So now she's off leash and the chickens are out free ranging. They're all back there in the woods behind Mackenzie. I don't know if you can see them, probably not. They're kind of far back there, but they're all rustling around back there. And we are going to just play some fetch with Libby so that she gets used to ignoring the chickens and just being outside with them and doing her own thing. And as you probably heard throughout the video, yes is a marker word that we use. It's just another form of positive reinforcement. So every time she gets that stick, she hears a yes. And that way when we're out in the world and we don't have a stick with us, she is still going to be pleased with herself if she hears the word yes after she asks. So Libby's training went really well today, but I just wanted to add in a quick side note about the use of correction tools. If you're going to be using a pinch collar, a choke collar, or an electroshock collar when training your dog, make sure that you have it sized properly and make sure that you know how to utilize it correctly. These are great tools, but if they are not used correctly, they actually can do more harm than good. So I just wanted to throw that side note in there for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and you guys have a great day.